Welcome new Anne Frank Inspire Academy families. This video will cover how to complete and upload registration documents for your child. This is all done through our AFIA Treehouse Family Portal, named after our beautiful treehouse designed by treehouse master Pete Nelson. We've all had the frustrating experience of numerous logins and endless websites to visit to keep track of student progress and complete assignments. That's exactly why we created the Treehouse Family Portal. It's a one-stop website for new student registration, student schedules and assignments, grades, report cards, campus news, and parent-staff communication. And as a parent, all you need is one login and one password to access all of this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is visit the website itself, and it's at annefrankia.myschoolapp.com. You can also visit it through our website. On the right-hand side, under Quick Links, under Family Portal, just click on Treehouse Family Portal. Once you're there, for the first time, you're going to click on this link that says Forgot Login or First Time Logging In. You won't need to do this after you've created your password. If you ever have trouble logging in, there are two ways to receive support. One is through our online Treehouse support form. By clicking that, it'll send a form to campus staff, so that way we can follow up with whatever issue you're having. You can also call Principal Rosalind Payne at 210-638-5911. We want to make sure that your issues are resolved as quickly as possible, so don't hesitate to reach out for help. But ideally, all you'll need to do is put in the email address that you used to register your student initially, and below, all you need to select is for the system to send you a password link. Once you have that checked, you're going to click Send. You will receive an email from annefrankia@myschoolapp.com, so make sure you check your email in your junk folder for a message from that address. So I'm going to jump over to my email, and there's my email right now. So I'm going to click that password request URL. In that email from annefrankia@myschoolapp.com, you will click on this URL to reset your password. Okay. And from here, you will pick a password, any password you wish, and make sure that you write it down so you don't forget. And I'm going to click Set Password. As soon as you do that, it'll take you right to the treehouse. Once you're logged into the treehouse, it's going to pop up with some welcome text and some getting started information. You don't necessarily need to read that now, but you can look at these help texts in a future visit. If you don't want to see that pop up anymore, you can just click Don't Show This Again. On the top right hand of your screen, you should be logged in as the parent. So sometimes there's some confusion between student login and parent login to the treehouse. So each person gets their own unique login. And that's so that certain information that just needs to go to the parent is only viewable by the parent, and then information that needs to be received by a student and assignments that just need to be completed by the student are assigned to that student's login. But the most important thing that you'll need to be doing is completing this admissions progress checklist. I have a child named Johnny Student. I also have another child, and I could tell by visiting the Children's tab on the top left, I can see that I have both Johnny and Mary, and you can change between each student. Each child will have their own checklist that needs to be completed. So for this checklist, these are traditional forms that are contained in an enrollment packet that you may have filled out for a previous school. And it's as easy as clicking this fill out form, and once that is done, we'll get a green check mark once it's accepted. So each form may have 1, 2, 3, or more different screens. So you're just going to complete all the information here. Anything indicated with the red asterisk is going to be required. So please complete everything that is requested there, and you'll click Next, and the Next will take you through additional required tabs. Once you're done with that particular form, it'll automatically take you to the next form rather than having to return to the main menu. But I'm going to go back to the menu, and you can see I've already started the admissions form, so it has that orange Continue button. So if I were to log out, I could continue where I left off. If you notice at the very top, it says that you have 13 forms to review. that is referring to the forms on the checklist below. So that's all you need to do to complete the required checklist forms for the admissions process for Johnny's student. And don't forget, if you do have multiple children, you will need to visit and complete the forms for every child that's coming to Anne Frank by simply clicking on the children on the top left and choosing your other child. If you only have one child, you're just going to have that child's name up here on this top left corner. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to Miss Rosalind Payne or send us a message through the Treehouse support form. We will contact you if we have any questions on any of the forms that you've submitted or need to follow up with anything. In the meantime, if you'd like to get a sneak peek of which type of activities are happening on a regular basis on campus, you can always visit the News tab and clicking on Featured Content. Here's where we post news for parents and events for things happening on campus. Again, this is generally related to current students, but if you'd like to know what type of activity happens at school, you're welcome to visit that information. All right, I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Welcome again to Anne Frank Inspire Academy. We can't wait to start the new year with you.